From Target Field in Minneapolis, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Minnesota Twins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Simeon Woods Richardson. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Veteran guy out there on the hill, so ready for anything and everything that'll come his way. I'm sure he's got a solid plan of attack against this offense.
Okay, all set to go. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that's how he gets started here in Minnesota. Woods Richardson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018.
Ball.
Foul ball there. Now all even up. Just misses with that one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. One down. Here comes Bryce Harper.
D-Ride.
Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John?
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Ball. Ball 2.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here comes Alec Bohm.
Ball 1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Harper, the base runner at first with 1 out. The 1-1. Harper runs. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, 1 away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
High fly ball, right field. Walner under it. Out. Number 2.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
You know, sometimes, Boog, you need someone to grind out an 11 or 12 pitch at bat just to energize the team. That can lead to getting runners on, collecting a few big hits, and scoring more runs.
Adolis Garcia in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. The Twins coming up, no score. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the Show North. Back at Target Field and on the hill for the Phillies, Aaron Nola. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Josh Bell, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball 2.
Just missed. That one ripped, but foul. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings here and blasts one left field. Banks off the wall. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
So up next, Luke Diesel. Runner takes off. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. In the dirt, blocked. The 1-2.
Ball.
That one missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Payoff pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Next to hit, Matt Wallner. Swing and a pop-up. One away. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Luke Diesel.
Just really solid numbers. He's coming off of a month where he hit over 350. So when you talk about solid at-bats, taking the walks, driving in some runs, he's doing it all right now.
Here's Byron Buxton.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And there's a strike. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Two outs, runners at first and second. Here's Royce Lewis.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
This one in the air, center field. And that's the inning. On to the second from Minneapolis. No score. Back in Minnesota, new inning getting started. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him swinging.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates,
Turner gets out of the way. That's ball one.
Ball.
Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Right through there for a strike. Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting seven, the center fielder, number 16, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
He's done a great job making contact recently, collecting extra base hits routine.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Throw to second, safe.
He beat the throw.
The Phillies with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score, and the Phillies take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
1 down. Edmundo Sosa will hit next. Checks over to first, back safely.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, right field. Walner moving under this one. Brings it in.
Batting 9, the left fielder, number 25, Dylan Moore.
Here's Dylan Moore.
Ball. Hurry.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. Marsh leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one is inside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Buxton returns it to the infield. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1. And a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the second game of the series. Tap foul at the plate. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
Ball.
On the ground right side. Bell steps on the bag. That ends the inning. And they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Bottom of the second. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. Larnach matched a homer in his last game. That one outside. And it's 1-0.
Ha!
Nola fires. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
No.
The 1-0.
He ride.
And that is out of play. The 1-2. Bounce to third. Throws to first in time.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 30, James Outman.
Now here is James Outman. That one in there across the letters.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And a swing and a miss. Set down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back at Target Field, all set for the start of the inning. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
Harper.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. Bryce Harper goes deep. His 24th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Fans expect Bryce Harper to do something special every time he comes to the dish, and he didn't disappoint there. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
That's
just
out.
missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
At the plate, Adolis Garcia.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Late on that fastball.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the air, center field. Buxton on his way in. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And here's a
for
look at how
Philadelphia,
he's using
the
his
catcher,
pitches in this one.
Real Muto.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one. On the ground, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Turner now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
No, he's in there.
Realmuto back in there. That misses the zone. Ball one. Fastball for a strike. Realmuto off of first with 2 away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Twins baseball on the Show North. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one fouled off. Lee launched a homer in his most recent game. Nola with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Josh Bell, the next to hit. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
2 outs, base is empty. Luke Keeschel, the next Twin up to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one the other way. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. Matt Wallner digs in now. He popped out his first time. And he swings through that one. Man at second. And look out.
That hit him.
As that one ran in and got him.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder,
Byron Buxton getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
No, outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Now he's challenging the called strike. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twins strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Back in Minnesota, and now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
Ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cody Funderburk, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Topa, the right-hander, also getting loose. Fastball for a strike.
No.
The 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, number 25, Dylan Moore.
Now at the plate, Dylan Moore. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here comes Schwarber to the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Two down, nobody on. And that one pulled foul. The 0-2. That's a laser base hit. And that extends the inning for Bryce Harper.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman.
So Harper stands in. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Harper, multi-time All-Star, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Oh, 1 now.
Ball.
Foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Philadelphia, but they're on top 2-0. Back in target field, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Ground ball right side. On to first. One pitch and one out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
D-Ride. Ball 1. Outside.
Good eye.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Two now. And
Ball.
that's downstairs and outside. The Twins down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground right side. Harper takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. Grounded out his first time. In there at the knees.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Down go the Twins in order, and they're down 2-0.
Follow my lead, promise I'm taking them all to the land. Couple of ops, I make them live it before they stand. Did it with these, never gonna lose and I'm winning again. Give me my ring, champion teams, I back to back, back to back. Blasting off my education, what's collected.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Cody Funderburk.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Next offering is fouled back. And a ball and 2 strikes. Grounds one to short. Lee. Throw to first in time.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Swings and sends a rocket to right. 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
2 down, bases empty. And now it is JT Realmuto. 1 for 2. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Hike.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ripped, but it curls foul. Out to short, Lee. Gets it to first, and Realmuto is out. And that is that. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they hold a 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Twins, James Outman.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Sliced hard, but foul.
Well, these Twins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Twins.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And a foul ball. Man at second. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Smash down the left field line. Base hit into the outfield. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Josh Bell.
Another steady performance at the plate today after riding a hot streak, Boog. His consistency in the box has been impressive.
And there's one down. And if you're in the opposing dugout, that's a sigh of relief. He's been a nightmare at the plate. So up next for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Runner on the go and fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Turner flips it. Here's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. The 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
And now it's 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two now. Inside, backs him off again.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Twins 1. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the Show North. Back in Minnesota. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Justin Topa will take over here.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Well, 1-run game. Trey Turner now. He's 2 for 2. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Phils, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs.
Good
Brandon
ball.
Marsh, the next to hit. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Way out front for strike two. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Taylor Rogers loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. That one almost got him. No outs. Runner on second. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And here is Sosa to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Topa checks the runner, and Turner's back in. Turner, the runner at second with one away. He's trying for third. Pitch is low.
Down.
Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
In the air, right field. Wallner on his way over. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Moore in the box again, takes a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and a high fly ball hitting the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. That clips a corner, and he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Line drive, base hit right center field. And that extends the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 3.
Here comes Bryce Harper. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Rolled slowly to first. And a foul ball. Jackknifes out of the way. Oh, that one almost gets him again. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Justin Topa is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
A new arm into the game, the righty, Zebby Matthews.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, no.
That one found hard the other way.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
To third, Lewis. They limit the damage here. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Twins 1. This is Twins baseball on the Show North. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Here's a high chopper. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Lewis thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Buxton gets his lead at first with nobody out. There goes the runner. That's it for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Here's a 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
Runner at second, nobody out. That
Ball
misses,
3.
and that's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Splits the plate, and a full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And ball
That's a
4,
ball.
2
Take your
aboard.
base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now it's the Twins DH, Trevor Larnach. His righty-lefty splits there. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Popped in the air. Left field. Moore settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
2 aboard with 1 out. Ryan Jeffers now at the plate.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, 1 out. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Soft contact in the air. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder, number 30, James Outman.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And next for Minnesota, James Outman. Lifted in the air, right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that's the 3rd out. Twins strand a pair. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back in target field, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Let's go, Twins.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Matthews, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
On the ground
That's
to the
foul.
left, and that's just foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Two down, nobody on.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance. The 0-2. the
Ball
only
one.
adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That
Ball,
one just
no.
misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Marsh stands in now and watches strike one. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
In the air, right side. And that is that. Phillies strand 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Now pitching for the
We're
Phillies,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Orion Kerkering.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brooks Lee.
the shortstop.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ball.
The 1-1. Man, that got him square in the mask. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Back to the top of the order. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
He's been an absolute hitting machine, Boog. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Twins trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
So digging in, Luke Keeschel. And first offering is fouled off.
Outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Twins 1. Back in Minnesota, we go to the 8th. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fastball for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Hit my line, pull the ball, hop in, ride out, like this, right the weather, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, same shot, put some, in the wind, to the grill, rest up, wake up, do it again, that school's on the right.
And that's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Back to the top of the order now. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Oh, 1 down. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Here's Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. One left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 4-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. On the ground right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Digging in, Byron Buxton. 1 for 3. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Activity in the bullpen. Joan Duran, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Alvarado, a left-hander, also throwing. And a 1-0.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And that one ripped to left. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Twins.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Orion Kirkering will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado. He's into the game with the bases empty. So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis.
No.
Two down, nobody on. That finds the mark on the inside corner. He goes down looking. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and they trail it 4-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, David Vesta.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Leading off, Alec Bohm. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out to short, Lee. Slings to first in time.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Adolis.
Now here is Adolis Garcia.
Ball.
Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Taylor Rogers getting loose out there. Bonda getting loose as well.
D-Rod.
Late on that fastball. This one in the air, right field. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 stays alive.
Ball.
Really
No.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Real Muto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Just off the inside edge. Trey Turner next to bat for Philadelphia. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
In the air to left center. Buxton gets under it, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. The Phillies lead it 4-1. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the Show North. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Joan Duran.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Trevor Larnach digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Duran, pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch one?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Got a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Ball.
Here, bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. On the inside corner for a strike.
Ball 2, down.
And a big swing and a miss.
Ball.
In the dirt. The Phils trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Good job to fight that one off. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So up next for Minnesota, James Outman.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Duran, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Oh, 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. Swings through it for the K. Down to the last out for the Twins.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone. A two-run blast. And just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
So 2 down. Josh Bell at the plate now. Fastball for a strike.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
They're down to their final strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. And the home team trying to pull it out. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
On my give it a minute, but we can't keep the time. In this funny state, looking at the time, you're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting bright. I know